shampoo and hair conditioner, a mandarin and fried tofu. What are these? It looks more like shopping than fetching. Me looks desperate, desperate to win today. Club rule number 7. You must go through the punishment no matter what. Here's the money. My family uses Fruity Legend shampoo, alright? Isn't this an errand your family asked you to run? I swear to make her go get hemorrhoid medicine next time I win. And I think that's the end. Yep. How long have I been going? I think maybe 15 minutes. I'll start. I'll just check. I've been going for 18 minutes. So, these tip things. Hopefully this won't go long, I'll just skim through it. You guys can read it. Cause of death was a hemorrhagic shock. Oh yeah, flesh to shoot of nails were caught between his nails. It wasn't done by another's nails, it was his nails for sure. Just keep rubbing it in, because it's the most revolting thing ever. Oh, revolting, horrifying. Yeah. The only cause of death is suicide. I know you know. You're asking if anybody's capable of making this happen, right? It's not the same as a man scratching his back and bleeding from it, you know. Some of Mr. Tomatake's nails are even peeled off. Nails can actually come off easier than you think, but it really hurts. So usually people don't do it to the extent that it comes off. And there are many bruises on Mr. Tomatake's body. The shape of the bruises makes it clear that he was made by physical abuse by bare hands of a group of people. Considering the discharge of his body, he must have been in extreme adrenaline rush. He showing negotiations during the battle and scratching his throat at the point of death. It must have scared the shit out of the attackers. People do take unbelievable actions when they get abnormally agitated in unusual situations. Of course, this is an extreme case, though. There's the thing, Oishi. The timber that the victim seemed to have used as a weapon. We could only get a bit of grit and piece of paint from No, the victim didn't hit the suspects. Or the suspects might have taken the timber with them. If they did, why did they leave one behind? That would have taken all of them. What? You're damn right. Mr. Tomatake has a well-built body and he's also tanned. He was an athlete, right? Huh? Yeah, it was. He looks like he's been working out. I have no idea what I was for. I think he had a rather high activity. That means he wouldn't have been easily outdone by these attackers. A guy with a big body like him facing death and swung around a weapon for his life. It's hard to believe he didn't make even a scratch on the suspects. And the suspects didn't have anything to attack him but their bare hands. He had the timber in his hand, so it's easy to assume that he could have struck one of them at least once. How many people do you think they do? I bet you know better than I do, Luigi. Remember the time when you were a bad boy? How many would I want if I had to fight with him? It's an ironclad ball talking. My voice is getting a bit tired. I've won at least 4. So you guys can please read this. Interesting. There's so many mysteries. Oishi-san. The section manager wants you here. That's pretty grim, saying something like that. Investigation memo. Deceased. Stayed in a hotel. Higurashi. His pen name. Huh? He was at the festival. He was with Mio Takano. Mio? What was her name? Mio? I thought, no. It was... Well, I remember her as Takano. For a week. Freelance photographer, showing wild birds, finds what magazines he worked for. No suspicious items found in the films of his belongings. His wallet was left with him. Could it be it was nothing more than just an assault? In the context of his wallet, I assume his life was based between Tokyo and Chiba. Nobody has the same name as... Takano. A nurse working at the IRA clinic. A close friend of Tomitake since they met for a wild bird shooting. She has a hobby. Her house is in Okonomiya. Abducted or a suspect? A material witness. Has no motive to kill him. Lovers quarrel. Wait, but I thought they... Oh, no spoilers. What? Anyway. So every year, one person... Every year, one person dies, and another disappears. Ooh. I'm sleepy. Yeah, that is I'm usually not awake. I was watching TV. You guys can read this. Nothing interesting's happening. What the hell did she just say? You're gross. I didn't say that. You shouldn't be embarrassed because it's natural for a boy. Freaking past my head, but that makes me look even worse. Hey, let's take a nap in this lunch break. Yeah. You know, taking a nap seems like a good idea. Oh, did you think I'll overlook that? I'll be upset if you interrupt me. Oh, sorry, I just fell asleep a bit. Oh, gotta pay attention. I'm just very sleepy. I lean on the desk. This game's not helping. I hear Sadako saying something there, but I pretend I can't hear it. Stop it, Sadako. He went to sleep. His sleepy face looks adorable. You can take him home with you later, so leave him alone for now. Let's move over to that side. We might wake him for being noisy. Rika is such a good girl. Let's not wake him, even when the teacher comes in. I was wrong. I lied when I told them I was watching TV until late last night. I went to bed in my regular time, but the conversation with Oishi earlier kept me from sleeping. I feel as though Tomotake's case didn't really happen, as I spend regular time like this. Oh, there are so many bits I can't wait till we get to. I wonder how scary it'll be. But it did happen, and I can't talk to it about anybody. Although Oishi wanted my help, there won't be anything I can do. If I can't be... What? If I can't be his help from the beginning, I shouldn't have listened to him. This translator. After all, I tapped information I shouldn't know. And now I'm regretting it. If I didn't know anything, I would be spending time happily as usual with my friends. I can't help but holding a grudge against Oishi now. Yeah, when did that happen? They were already gone the next day. It seems to be the night of Watakanishi. It's Mion's whisper. She sounds careful not to be heard by others, but I can hear her clearly. But I couldn't hear Rena very much. Still, I can tell she's scared from her voice. Are they talking about Tomotake by any chance? Only son. I don't know. As far as I know. I have to pretend like I don't know anything because I'm keeping the Tomotake incident from them. I'd rather pretend to sleep here than get up and join their conversation and tell more lies. Anyway, why do I have to pretend I'm sleeping so I can eavesdrop on my friends? My heart aches for betraying them. Then there's one more. Right? I don't know if she was involved in the curse or demoned away. Oni Kachoshi. In the anime they called it spirited away by the demon. Demoned away? Demon? Away? That's a strange phrase. Only thing I can tell is that the phrase is a very broody nuance. So even if it was, there's another. Right? If it was Oyashiro, yeah. But didn't this year though? My grandmother talked to the village leader, and I heard they made a deal with the police in advance this year to prevent a fuss if something happened. So it's just something we don't know, and somebody that you mean, maybe. Oh, they don't know if it's it's Tomotake. Maybe next is me. Don't worry. You came back here alright. Oh, I know what they're talking about. But didn't, right? That's an old story. Let's not talk about this anymore. It seems that their conversation has gotten darker. They become quiet. I could catch only the outline, but I heard some interesting words in their conversation. Firstly, the phrase, spirited away by the demon. From the way they used it, the phrase seems similar to spirited away. I cannot tell the woman who was with Tomitake. It's shameful that I can't remember her name. Has been missing since the day of the Wataganishi. Secondly, what Rena said, there's another. Neon followed by saying, if it was Oyashiro. Does that mean there should be 2 victims if it was Oyashiro's curse? I recalled Neon saying that she didn't know if the woman was involved with the curse or demoned away. It seems that the curse and the demoning away are 2 separate things, and they occur simultaneously. Ugh. I remember Tomitake's gruesome death. That isn't something you can call something away. It has more gore and curse-like. So the the woman he was with because she'd been demoned away? I've got to know one thing. The victims of the curse always come in an even number. Lastly, what bothered me was Rena. She seemed scared. I don't know why. I know. But I won't be spoiling it. It seems she has something in herself that possibly makes her Oyashiro's next target. Oyashiro is the guardian deity of Hinamizawa as far as I can remember. I believe a guardian deity would protect the villagers and expel enemies from outside. Like Oishi was saying yesterday, the victims used to be the villagers' apparent enemies at first. Recently, mere outsiders are becoming targets. If so, that target would be more likely me than Rena, since I moved here more recently than she did. But from the way she was speaking, she seemed convinced that she'd be next. Should I tell Oishi what I just heard? I pretend I'm sleeping to eavesdrop on my friends, and report the conversation to the police. I feel down. Many doubts appear before my eyes, and they make me feel dark. Oh, should I stop? I really think I've been going for too long. Maybe I shouldn't search for answers to those questions. Like before, maybe I'm going deeper into the darkness as I know more. Someday, I'll regret it. And I'll wish I didn't know all this in the future. The teacher's coming. Keiichi, wake up. I hear the chime ringing. I couldn't sleep at all. Okay, that's enough for now. Yeah, this is really getting good. Okay, fine.